couple of minutes here. Oh, we've got a big incident now. Not sure. Safety car is coming up. We've had a big impact on the left, and there's a lot of fluid down, and then the car went across onto the right. Car skating through that water very carefully.
Indeed, and let's have a look, see what happened here. There's is that Tim Bergmeister moving to the inside. He got pinched there by one of the Mustang. Yes, it was Michael Mills, in fact, got pinched by one of the Mustang, but ahead of him, there's more contact. I think that was
Craig Capaldi in the Capaldi Racing Wolverine bronze car.
Big fire now, so he's got to get that stopped before the whole car burns down and you create a bigger problem to get to the next race.
You're on fire. Stop at the pit entrance.
Caution flag is out, so that is a good oil fire coming out the back. Let's hope he gets out here quickly.
Fire pretty good.
You would think that there's a lot of oil if the engine let go in a big way and put a hole in the block. All that oil out from the hot exhaust in the turbo. Yellow's out.
Yellow.
And it came just in time for Ryan Hunter-Ray.
2 cars in the wall in turn 4. Up high. That's Sebastian Bourdais.
Damage to the left front for Bourdais as he slides down to the apron.
And there's somebody else further up in the fence. It's a red and white. Is that...
Might be Montoya.
I was going to say 19
it's Justin Wilson. Down low, and it just gets away.
Hard to tell whether they had contact and just, you know, touched each other in the corner.
It almost looked like Wilson got squeezed down below the white line and lost it. If we can go back to the previous replay, and we can see Wilson really low inside of Bourdais.
And a problem for Takuma Sato.
That's another Honda with issues at the back end, and it's bright.
Stop right there. Get down. Stop right there.
And Dusan Borkovic have gone off, and Valente damaged right front corner. If it is, he's got to get it into the pits now. He's at the final corner. He can't turn into the pit lane from there. Borkovic at the inside, fully locked up. Now, remember we said he had a drive shaft or some other vibration. Wide, and Muller snaffles by. He's going to get to Loeb, maybe, but he's not going to pass him. And just after I praised him, Nikita Misiulia.
Now, where was this? This was Indianapolis. And he just got on the curb. Oh, bang.
Driver error there, I'm afraid. Doesn't look too badly damaged, just front body work. So he'll probably bring that car back. We also look like we've got yellows at Marshall's Point 5 and 7. Now, that's very early in the lap. Oh, we've got a lot of smoke. So I think that's probably... still Marc Genet in the number 1 car? No, is one of the Porsches, one of the Pro Speed competition cars.
Neil Curtis and Bleekemolen.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a car we expect to see pushing on.
Oh, here it is. It's
gone in backwards.
Hit the tyres big time, and it's all happening out there, isn't it? All at once.
Just as we were starting to see the session really hot up, unfortunately. We did see Andre Lotra go through on that last lap with another personal best, 3:24, and a massive accident there for the Pegasus Racing car. So that's not somewhere you want to have an incident. Clearly, you know, didn't look like he hit too hard there. He came into the wall on the inside. That's what the car's designed to do. And again, we see again that the bodywork has dissipated a lot of the energy there. That's all come away. The driver talking away on the radio in the car as the Audi comes back in.
Red flag, not surprisingly, at 2025 with 34 minutes remaining.
These things seem to come in threes. We saw the same thing last night. 3 cars off and a red flag. And seeing the message there that there's debris partially blocking pit entry. Just trying to see who was in that car at the time in the Pegasus Racing car. You know, these are one of the guys that we were talking about.
Roussel, there it is again.
He had just improved. No, he had
60. This it's number 3 Audi. It's a 3 car, and it's Bononomi who we were just riding on board with a moment ago, and he was so cautious he wouldn't pass that Corvette.
Anytime soon, there's another car off.
I think that's still.
Yeah, you see that. No, but there's another car involved. I think. Yeah. If you look.
Oh yeah, but in fact 3 cars.
Oh, that's a Toyota there.
Toyota.
That's number 8. That's the number
7. Or guessing on that one.
That's Lapio, is it?
Wow.
Just seeing if Lapio.
That pretty quickly, and if his safety car's out for a bit longer, right. So the Porsche's gone off. The Porsche's rattled down the wall.
Is this going to set off the other accident? They're all going slow. Oh, the Toyota loses it, and the Toyota bounces back across. Oh, and Sammy just didn't see it either. Sammy didn't see the other guys going slow. So Toyota comes past, doesn't see.
It's impossible to predict.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Looped around. That was Richard Bradley.
Yeah, he just got taken by surprise, didn't he?
Well, no, I'm not quite sure, because he looked like he was pretty well settled into the corner and halfway round.
Well, he suddenly had a Porsche alongside him, didn't he? And
well, they have big lights, and in replay, that's
replay.
third in the GTE AM class. And that's
Looked after really well.
Oops. Excellent. Oh, and
we have a car off.
We have got a car off. So that is the Chinese car. Yes, it is. That's the Taisan car, Jeremy Shaw, getting very wide. I tell you what, he missed disaster.
Welcome back to Eurosport, and we're just after seeing an incident here at the end of the Porsche curves. It's we're trying to get a number on the car.
I believe it's the KMGC car, Damien, of I think it's Alexander Imperatori at the wheel. I think he's just had, he's come out of karting curb, he's dropped it, and bit of a spin, and he's just going to touch the wall there, just knock the front off. That's not going to do a huge amount of damage, it's just knock the front off.
On the planet. Lights are on. Watch for those revs to go up. Oh! Uh-oh. We've got yellows, and I don't know exactly what happened, but there looked to be some mass confusion out there. We've got some cars. Contact! That's got Marcello Hahn into the wall. It was contact with one of the Effort Racing.
Yeah, Michael Mills.
Around him. That may have helped him there, but look at this. Michael DeMio, he did not like second, did he? Yeah, he's down to the inside. Poland trying to carry every ounce of speed. Big go around there. Emick down to the inside of the 94. I believe that's Heitkotter. And that's Doherty.
That was your race winner from round number 7.
First round, oh my. And those guys, not a good spot. Cars everywhere. Palmer looping it as they come through. This is,
the back of the cars ahead as Warren Scott and Hunter Abbott have come to grief at 4th. Austin 5th, Torn is 6th. Here's the replay, Tim.
Yeah, I just saw the start of that. I saw the lock-up and then saw the...
They come once more down towards Hislop. Austin hangs on to that third place. Alain Menu at the inside. He's onto 2 wheels. He leans on Giovanardi. He's made the place his, but in rather robust fashion. He comes over the timing line now. This shows you how evenly matched they are. Still side by side into the first corner, and Jack Goff does go for the inside. Jordan goes through, and Goff follows him through as well. Newsham gets forced out wide. They're still going to be together. They touch, heading down through Denton's. Newsham's all over the grass. Is he heading for the barriers? I fear that he is. Bang!
Oh dear. Well, that all started up at Lodge Corner. Towards the lights when they go out. We are going to be racing now. Rob Austin makes a good start, so also does Rob Collard, who stays ahead of him, and Matt Jackson is away like a robber's dog as well, and he tries to go around the outside of Aaron Smith, his former teammate at Old Hall Corner. There's the Volkswagen on the inside. Matt Jackson keeps on coming, but he's going to have to give way eventually as they dive into the spray, and off has gone Hunter Abbott, off has gone Jack Goff at the first corner. Out of Druid goes Mark Hines. Contact as Collard and Plato get together at Lodge Corner. Rob Collard is the one who goes off, and Turkington has got past Plato. I'm sure that Rob is defending. He's definitely defending, and then leaves a bit of a gap, and then decides to close the door when Plato launches down the inside. I think that was...
Five are out, and when they are, we're racing in Austria. Brilliant start from Lynn, absolutely brilliant from Lynn. Terrible from Fontana, who's dropped back into the clutches of Kujala. Ericsson getting swamped as well, and up the inside comes Richard Stanley. Oh, and a big moment and contact between Fontana and I think that is Kujala, who's been taken out as well, and huge at the back. Absolute chaos as drive. So it's holding back Kirchhofer, and we've got a rear wing has gone down, and that looks like we've certainly had contact at the rear of Fong. And it looks like suspension's gone at the rear as well. Big hit. Earlier about you know, when you had to change the suspension geometry because you put a larger tyre on the front left.
A bit like that, but he hasn't got the larger tyre. That's exactly. My hand now.
If he had the larger tyre, he'd probably have all 4 still on there. Oh, and that's what happened. So that was Chalis Jr. just trying to go up the inside and using the Genza as battering ram stroke brake.
Yeah, you could just see for the status car just understeered into the gap between the front and rear.
Gets on the power, and Yeloni will lose out 2 spaces, and Tusha now locks onto the back of Sasilva coming down the hill into turn 3. Yeloni down to 3rd, but goes 3 wide coming in. Oh no, and Tusha over the back of Sasilva. On board with Tusha. Let's see things from his perspective. Great exit. So he's now up underneath the rear wing of Silva. He's got Yeloli on his left-hand side. Goes to the right to take the position. Silva. Oh, that's a bit naughty from Silva. Didn't give him a full car's width. And yeah, I think that's 2 or 3 places to make. Oh, we've got a spinner off. Someone's off and into the gravel, and I think it was Kuyala. Not just into the gravel, but also into the wall. It looked like a Marussia. Can't really see. It's not. It's Mardenborough.
Next little step, still now up to 10th position. So, you know, that bunch is really close. 0.2 of a second, 0.1 of a second. Yeah, big spin.
Just lost the rear then, coming out of 5 and into...
Подтверждает свою скорость на этой трассе уже по ходу первой гонки. И здесь ошибка, к сожалению. Ошибается и вылетает с трассы Кристиан Фишер. Фишер шел на второй позиции.
Goddard gets all brave round the outside there, and off in a very big way has gone one of the Jagonia IAM cars. And Ferrucci, that makes me think it's Giovinazzi that has gone at Lecom. Ferrucci is not impressed. What a bit of damage done to Giovinazzi's car. Let's have a look. Whoa! Airborne is Giovinazzi as Ferrucci had kind of got on the inside, almost got underneath him. I'd like to have another look at that and try and piece out how it could have started as well, up to 19th, as now Sorales versus Auer is about to change. Is it for 4th place? Lucas Auer around the outside, over the curb. Contact, Sorales airborne, Sorales into the wall in a very heavy way. For what it's worth, I would think Lucas Auer has a case to answer there. Sorales, lucky that didn't go over, and you see the tar barrier doing its job. It cushions into the bus stop. Guimaraes brakes late, far too deep into the corner. Jim Kowiak has to make his own arrangements, and Hurst and Giovinazzi get together, and that, I'm afraid, is the end of Hector Hurst's race. Broken suspension, he's off at the bus stop. That car should be able to be moved out of the way swiftly from there, I would have thought. Hopefully no need for a safety car. The leaders work lap 10 and a big spin. It's Guimaraes at La Source. He's lost it under braking, the Brazilian spin.
Ya.
Alechit parece que chocó. Tuvo problemas.
Vamos a ver, es su tercer incidente en la carrera. ¿Dónde anda? Pone la potencia. ¿Sí?
No lo pudo controlar.
¿Sí? ¿Te acuerdas lo que yo te decía de mismo en la recta? Uy, Mike Conway, esto nos va a encadenar la pista.
Donde Takuma Sato pierde la primera posición, estaba muy cómodo. Conway, ahí vemos precisamente no pudo controlar el carro y se va. El equilibrio de cada uno de los carros, pero poco a poco se ha ido secando. ¡Accidente! Takuma Sato. Pero no, para mí fue culpa.
Juan Pablo Montoya y Will Power son los que tienen el neumático de compuesto. Luca Filippi, precisamente cuando hablábamos. ¡Wow!
Así es, adiós. Lamentablemente no pudo controlar el carro y precisamente en un lugar que a lo mejor podría haber tenido un poquito de piso mojado, y eso también afectó precisamente.
Emocionó Briscoe, ¡Uy! ¿Quién es Tony? A ver, vamos a ver. Ah, ya fue Dixon. Es el daño, fue por lo que pasó. Will Power, otro que ha tenido un dolor de cabeza, no ha estado del todo de mal a mal. Vamos a ver el auto. ¿Sí?
No lo pudo controlar.
Ahí está lo que yo te decía, pierde el auto en el agua, tocó ligeramente el agua, se moja el neumático, pierdes el control. Creo que no le pasó nada, porque además se me hace que le afectó. Se ha encadenado la pista. Creo que vamos a terminar en bandera amarilla. Esperemos que nos dice, ¿estás bien?
Qué mala suerte para Sebastián Saavedra. Veamos qué pasa.
Hay ¿quién le pegó ahí? Brisco. Es Brisco. Se me hace que se la quiso cobrar de la que pasó. No lo han pasado.
Con de pie, presenciando precisamente este mismo instante. Una sola vuelta ya. Rahal, Tony Kanaan. Todos chocan precisamente antes de darse la bandera verde.
¡Wow!
Se acaba la carrera así, ¿no?
¡Wow!